What's up, fight fans? UFC on ABC1, UFC Fight Island 7. This is for everybody placing a bet. Who's got that killer instinct? Now, this is the first card of 2021. What a card did they give us in the main event? Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar, co-main event. Matt the Immortal Brown versus the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. Let's break down where there is risk. Now, remember, I'm not picking winners here. I'm picking the biggest payout. And at the end of my videos, I always place a bet. I always put real money toward this so you guys know the difference. And at the end of this video, I have a good surprise for you guys. All right, let's break it down. Max coming in at a minus 175 favorite, meaning you can make 57 cents on the dollar. Calvin Kattar at a plus 140 underdog, meaning you can make 2.4 times your money. I too believe that Max should be the favorite in this fight. So let's break down the risk. Calvin, he is a boxer. His base is boxing. He's a straight puncher. He has a lot of KOs and TKOs on his record. So the risk is, can he actually hurt Max? I see it like when Max fought Dustin Poirier, and Dustin really rung his bell in the first round, and that really slowed down Max. Max is a volume striker, but after absorbing those shots, it really made a difference in his game. So that's the risk that I see here. As well, Max needs to implement that Thai boxing strategy of raising his knees because Calvin Kattar likes to throw those leg kicks. So again, Max needs to punish him and needs to hurt him so he doesn't win that striking exchange or the volume and win a decision. So he has to hurt him by raising his knees and his elbows to slow down those leg kicks and do what Max does. He's a volume striker and he likes to box as well. And that I see this as a kickboxing fight and I give the edge to Max. But again, the risk I see is, can Calvin ring his bell? And that's really going to be the difference where he slows down and possibly steals this fight from Max. That's the risk I see. And again, 57 cents on the dollar, that's not very profitable. All right, Carlos Condit coming in at a minus 164 favorite, which means you can make 61 cents on the dollar, and Matt Brown at a plus 130 underdog, meaning you can make 2.3 times your money. Now, I too believe that Carlos Condit should be the favorite here. He has boxed professionally, he's kickboxed professionally, he's obviously been a title challenger in the UFC. So with that, just feel that Carlos has a little bit more tools in his toolbox than Matt Brown, but of course, Matt Brown is, the immortal, right? And he has amazing killer instinct, so he could hurt you in a variety of ways. But I just see Carlos getting the edge over him for sure, 100%. Now, in the next one, I see Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Li Jieliang. Ponzinibbio coming in at a minus 303 favorite, meaning you can make 33 cents on the dollar. And Lee coming in at a plus 230 underdog, meaning you can make 3.3 times your money. And I too believe that Santiago should be the favorite. He's on a 7-fight winning streak. But the risk that I see here is the 2-year layoff that Santiago's been on. He's been injured a lot within those 2 years. So ring rust is kind of a real thing depending on the fighter. And that's the risk that I see. That 2-year layoff really is risky for me. And the fact that you could only make 33 cents on the dollar, that's not very profitable for me. All right, the next one that I see is Joaquin Buckley versus Alessio Di Chicaro, or however you say this guy's name. All right, Buckley, minus 278 favorite, meaning you can make 36 cents on the dollar, and Alessio at a plus 210 underdog, meaning you can make 3.1 times your money. Now, Joaquin, I just think he's a better fighter. He has a lot of hype behind him, winning KO of the year 2020, and he has a lot of momentum. I give him the edge too. All right. So my surprise is, today, I'm not placing a bet. There's too much risk here. None of these are profitable fights. I want you guys to let me know in the comments where you guys see the discrepancies or where you guys see the for sure wins on the entire card. I called out four fights where I believe I know who's going to win, but I obviously know that they're not profitable fights. So with that, you guys let me know where you see the profitable fights and who are the for sure winners. And on Saturday, right before the fight, I'm going to be looking at the discrepancies. And if you guys let me know who's a for sure win, I'll place a bet and I'll show you guys that I'm placing real money for this. All right, and then stay tuned for the next fight, the January 20th fight. There's a lot of discrepancies on that fight, and I will show you that in that next video. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot for following. Get ready for 2021. I'm excited. Show me who's going to be winning these fights on this card. I broke it down for you guys and the not so very profitable fights. You guys let me know. I'm ready and I'm here and I'm willing to place that money if you guys show me.